Yes, that is an air conditioner in the background. Thank you for noticing. Yeah, welcome back. I'm Invoked 101, and today we're going to be doing some Cyber Dragon combos and test hands. A lot of you guys asked for this. A lot of you guys seem to really like my Cyber Dragon list, and this list has been performing. Like legit, this is one of the best like builds of Cyber Dragons I've ever thrown together. I genuinely really like this deck, and I hope you guys do too. So I'm going to show you the one card combo. Of course, it's the boy core. So you can do all this with just core. So we're going to go normal summon core, activate mandatory effect to search out a cyber spell or trap. We are going to get the Cyber Dark Realm. Activating Realm, I usually just throw it anyway. Anywhere in the back row, it's going to get sent anyway. Realm on activation will add us Chimera. Chimera is in our hand. We'll activate Realm to get an extra normal summon for Chimera. And it, again, right now, zones don't matter. We'll link off Cyber Dragon Core to go into our extra deck to get our Clockwork Knight. Clockwork Knight effect will send Realm on summon to search out a copy of the spell card Clockwork Knight. I know, so fun. Haha, so funny, Konami. Thank you. From here, we can go Chimera effect to discard our Clockwork Knight to search out Therian King Regulus. Sorry, I got ahead of myself. We search Power Bond here. Now, again, you'll go Clockwork Knight. We will discard a card, and for the sake of argument, let's say we just opened a Cyber Dragon. We'll discard a card, and then search Regulus off Clockwork Knight. I got ahead of myself. I was searching Regulus off of Chimera. That's not how that works. From there, we can go Clockwork Knight, tribute our Chimera, and bring back Core. And now Regulus can bring back either Cyber Dragon or Chimera. Because Cyber Dragon is acting as our random, we're not going to put him there. So we'll go Summon Core, affect Chimera to send a Cyber Dark monster from deck to the grave. We will be sending Cyber Dark Worm. There he is. Cyber Dark Worm. Send him to the graveyard. Then we'll activate Regulus, targeting Chimera to bring out. And this is our fifth summon right here. So that means we are currently Nibiru proof. We have Power Bond in the hand. Then we're going to activate Cyber Dark Worm, sending Cyber Dragon Hertz to the graveyard. Special summoning himself. So send Hertz. And we will add back Cyber Dark Realm because it lets us add a Cyber Spell or Trap. Hertz effect will let us get Cyber Dragon from the deck to the hand. Just so we have more names. From here, we can activate our Power Bond. Power Bonding either the Cyber Dragon in hand or the core from field with the Hertz in grave. So we'll banish Hertz from grave, send Cyber Dragon from hand, and this will make our Chimera Tech Rampage Dragon here. Rampage would, in theory, destroy spells and traps, but we don't need to. We will go Rampage effect to send 2 light machines. We're going to send Garter, Jormungandr, and Cyber Dragon Noxter. There we go. Nashter, Noxter, whatever you want to call them. We'll send them to the graveyard, giving our Rampage Dragon 2 extra attacks on turn 1. We will then overlay our 2 level 5s. And moving forward, summon this in defense position. Because I've played against Draco Tail or Canine or whatever, and they have a card that's like, oh, it's a trap card, bounce an attack position monster back to the hand. Yeah, summon Nova in defense position. So we'll go Nova detach Worm to special summon Noxter. Noxter effect, summon Garter from grave. From here, we can... I'm just going to slap Infinity down before continuing, so that way we have extra negates. From there, we can go Garter effect, either add Noxter or Core back to the hand. I kind of want Core and Grave, so I'm going to add Noxter back to the hand, and that's going to search us... Whoa. That's going to search us Polymerization. Also, Noxter is really good follow-up for the next turn, if we just continue. So we'll add Polymerization to hand. Then we will activate Polymerization using Core and Garter, because we just need 2 light machines. And that will make us our Hyosavog, the Mechanical Dawn. Hyosavog effect in the next standby phase, add a fusion spell back from grave. And then we'll go Infinity to consume our own Clockwork Knight. And that is the main combo. Now, now there are ways to pop off and combo off where this is your board and you also end with Vimana pretty consistently. The main way I've done that is you open up Cyber Rev System. Rev System allows that really well. You can also, if this was Cyber Dragon, whenever you go Garter, you can just bounce this back into your hand, which is really nice. And then you can link off for, you can use the Noxter on field for the Cyber Dragon Zeger, which is really nice. But yeah, this gives you 3 negates, 2 Omnis, and a Spell Trap, which is pretty solid in this day and age. I was able to prevent a lot of my opponent's plays with just that. But yeah, that's the Cyber Dragon turn 1 combo. We can actually output a board now. In terms of consistency for that, again, it is just you need to resolve core. If core and Clockwork Knight resolve, then you're golden. But yeah, no, it's super solid thing. So let's try some test hands. Let's do at least one, because these guys' combos take a minute. A lot of them are very linear though. Cyber Dragon is not a intensive deck. Thank you to the new channel partner, CardTrader.com. CardTrader.com has all the Yu-Gi-Oh! And other TCG cards you could ever need. The best part is their Card Trader Zero service, which lets you compile multiple orders from different sellers into one package, all with free shipping. Card Trader even reviews the order to make sure everything is right before it's sent out to you. You can use my code INVOKED5 or my affiliate link in the description to get 5% off your next purchase. Thank you, Card Trader and Card Trader Zero, for supporting the channel. Now, back to the video. One of the things I have thought about playing is playing more claws, though. So we'll go Cyber Dragon. See, claw is really solid. Power Bond, especially right here. So we'll go Cyber Emergency right here. Okay, so I thought about the opening hand. It took me a second to think about it, but how we want to start, I think we will start with Emergency, especially because if we can save the claw, then we can do the 4 negates. But if Emergency gets hit, we'll just go Claw for Horizon. It's actually one of the reasons I've thought about bumping up Claw, is because this card is really, really good. Because if Emergency gets hit, we go Horizon. And then this, but if Core gets hit, we go Claw, Search, Realm. I think we are going to search Realm off Claw no matter what, though. So we're going to go Emergency, add Core, add Cyber Core, normal summon Cyber Core, his effect. And this is where it's going to be different, because we're actually going to search Cyber Rev System here and discard Claw to get Horizon, or Realm, sorry. And the reason that's a big deal is because Rev System, 1, not once per turn, and 2, this lets us do the 4 negates. That's the card that we need to do that. We're going to go Realm. Realm's going to get us Chimera. Add Chimera. Effect, extra normal summon for Chimera. Send Core for Clockwork. Clockwork, send Realm to get Clockwork. And you can see we open Power Bond, but we play 2 because we're smart, right? We're going to go Chimera, send Clockwork to search out our other copy of Power Bond. Then we're going to go Clockwork, banishing itself. And this is going to search Theory and King Regulus. And to get full value out of our Rev System, we're going to discard Cyber Dragon here and then get Regulus. So now what we need to do is we need to go Knight, send Chimera, summon Core, Chimera effect, send Worm, and we just need to be careful here. So we're going to send Worm. We'll go Regulus, and we're not going to equip the Cyber Dragon because we're going to revive Cyber Dragon off the other card. We're going to equip Chimera to Regulus, and we're just going to throw them over here in the corner and not worry about them. Just forget about them for now. From here, we're going to go Rev System, bring back Cyber Dragon, right there. Then we will go Power Bond from the field, using these 2 for Rampage. You'll see in a minute. Watch my genius. Rampage would blow up back row. We don't need to. Rampage will send 2. Again, it's going to be Noxter and Garter. So we'll send Noxter, send Garter. That gives him 2 attacks on turn 1. Now because we have a Cyber in our graveyard, we can go Worm Effect, sending Hurts once again, special summoning, and we will add back Rev System. This is key to add back Rev System, not once per turn. Overlay for Nova. We will go Nova, detach, to special summon Noxter. We're going to kind of do the general play. Noxter into Garter. And then we'll go Infinity on top of these guys. Boop. Then we can go Garter, bounce Noxter for polymerization. Now remember, we used Power Bond from the field, and Chimera says once per turn, when we would fusion summon, we can use the graveyard. So it doesn't have to be summoned off Power Bond. We can totally use polymerization here. What we are then going to do here is we're going to activate Rev System, and you can bring back Worm or Cyber Dragon. Really doesn't matter. They are the same card. As long as it's one of the level 5s, just bring it back. Overlay for 2. This is going to be our Vimana. Wherever I put Vimana. There he is. Chronomaly Vimana for our monster, for an extra monster negate. Then we're going to activate Polymerization using Noxter from the hand and Hurts from the grave. And that still gives us 1, 2 Light Machines in grave for Hyasavog. Boop. Activate Hyasavog to add back in the end phase. And we can set the Imperm wherever in our empty column because of Mech Knights. And then we can go Infinity, slurp up our Clockwork Knight. And there we go. Omni Negate Destroy, Monster Negate, Spell Trap Negate, and a Omni Negate. With Power Bond in hand, we will add back Poly in the standby phase. We are set. Core is in the graveyard because you can just banish Hyasavog off his own effect, just get rid of him. And that's how you do the 4 negate combo. So realistically, you just need to either open Realm or Claw, or I guess you could open Horizon. As long as you have a way that you don't have to use your core search for Realm, you can do this board, which is absolutely bonkers. But yeah, that's what I got for Cyber Dragons. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think about the deck in the comments below. I know K9 is out right now. This deck actually put up a pretty good fight against K9 Draco Tail the other day. So, and I think if I hadn't misplayed, I think I could have won. Legit, if I knew that the trap card pops back attack positions, I would have just summoned this in defense and then played this and just been fine with it. But hey, now I know. You only need to mess up once before you remember all the cards that they have. But yeah, let me know what you think about this in the comments below, and I'll see you in the next one. This has been Invoked 101.